Well, Trump is leading the pack, and Trump is telling everybody how spectacular and wonderful all Americans are, and he's going to make this country great again, because it was great before, right? It has to be great before to make it great again. That means that these people were great, and they're smart, and everything's fantastic, except the leaders are really stupid, and he goes on, but he's very popular. Now, here we are in Connecticut, awaiting this Hurricane Joaquin. Now, could that be anything to do with climate change? Of course. Of course. So, what are they going to do? They're going to fill some sandbags and stuff like that, right? Well, we have to prepare for this hurricane. But the only remedy for climate change is hydrogen fuel cells, period. There's no other remedy. And even Bernie Sanders is a great climate change presidential candidate, has never ever uttered the word hydrogen fuel cell. Does he not know that such a thing exists? Well, I know he knows because I explained it to him, to his staff. And I've explained it to Senator Murphy here in Connecticut and his staff. And they never mention it because they're all taking bribes from nuclear and from coal and oil. So hydrogen fuel cells are almost free, actually, because if you get the hydrogen from water coming down the Housatonic or Connecticut rivers, free, forever, and you use electric power from the sun and wind, free, okay? And you get a third party that finances the solar panels and the windmills. I mean, huge, massive billion-dollar jobs, which they can't wait to finance because it's so profitable, okay? So anyway, who is the real victim of climate change financially? Who has all kinds of money, power, and you name it? In Connecticut, it's the insurance industry. And let's throw Buffett in there. He's a big insurance guy. Geico. Then he has reinsurance. And he's supposed to be real smart, right? So you would think that they would know by this time that hydrogen fuel cells are the only enemy, are the only solution, and they're going to pay out massive sums for these hurricanes and other climate change disasters that we're going to keep having more and more of. Forget about the water rising, and forget about the year 2030. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about hurricanes now, coming right up the Atlantic, okay? It may miss us, we don't know, but there'll be others that won't miss us. And this baby started off at a 1, it's 4 now, so it's just picking up steam. If it hits Connecticut or New York, yeah, look out. It could make Sandy look like a joke. It's down there in Bermuda right now. So we have this massive ignorance and stupidity by these people who control enormous sums of capital, who have gone to all these universities, who can't think straight about anything, where they would be plowing money into hydrogen fuel cells and replace the entire energy source of coal, nuclear, and oil. Just replace the whole works as fast as they can go. They wouldn't be filling up sandbags. Filling up sandbags. Okay, so we have this one level of unbelievable stupidity. And then we have another group. And they are the people who elected Obama, the black vote. Without the black vote, Obama wouldn't have even gotten near the White House. So Obama, among other things, sneakily protected this guy Wilson, the cop in Ferguson, who gunned down Michael Brown. I'm going to explain something to you people, why you don't know what's going on. And that is that Dorian Johnson was Michael Brown's friend, and he was interviewed on CNN right after the incident. And he didn't have any lawyer, and he spoke very clearly. He explained what happened about the cigarillos and everything. This is a week before the cigarillo deal and whether or not he stole them and all this other crap, and was it an armed robbery or what, okay? Because every time the cops kill a black guy, they have to make the black guy out to be a real creepy, cruddy person, a criminal. So hey, what the heck, you know? But here's the point. The media played this tape about Michael Brown pushing somebody in the store just hundreds of times. But they only played the tape about the Dorian Johnson interview one time. Nobody saw it but me, because I'm watching, you see? So here's the deal. Obama had this big, long investigation, and he waited until the night of the State of the Union address, and he just covered up the Wilson, the white cop, that night. That was it. Case closed. They had the big See, they want you to think that an investigation that lasts for months is better than one that lasts for a few hours, where you can see plainly what happened, okay? And that works every time, because Americans are ignorant, stupid people. They've never been taught how to think, so they don't know how to think. And therefore, the blacks aren't pissed off at Obama for covering up Darryl Wilson. And the insurance companies, they don't have a clue about this hydrogen fuel cell remedy for climate change, even though they're going to pay out stratospheric amounts. And then they're going to charge higher and higher premiums for insurance, you know. See? So you people, I'm talking about everybody in Connecticut, not to mention the United States, but everybody in Connecticut. Now, you have the opportunity of voting for Steve Miller, that's me, to be the mayor of Bridgeport. And if you do, I will bring in a hydrogen fuel cell company called Hydrogenics. Couldn't get that out. Hydrogenics. HYGS is the stock symbol. I'll bring that company here in Bridgeport, and we will make a fortune, and people will have jobs. But better yet, when you own some stock, you really make a killing. I mean a killing. Because this climate change problem has got to be remedied, and it can only be remedied by hydrogen fuel cells. And we're going to capitalize, because I'm going to make sure, as the mayor of Bridgeport, if you don't elect me the mayor of Bridgeport, you're shit out of luck, baby. It's that simple, okay? You're just blowing it. You're just dumber than hell, okay? With the insurance companies and their ignorance about climate change and hydrogen fuel cells, and with the black people who got stabbed in the back that's just one incident I'm talking about with Obama. There's plenty, okay? Obama's no good for anybody. He just takes bribes from the Wall Street crooks and other places that shoveled in the money, the bribes, okay? Same as all of them. The entire government is taking bribes. I'm not taking one dime. In other words, if you see this video, it's in your interest to send it to everybody you know. Look at this. We got to elect Steve Miller. He's going to make us all rich here in Bridgeport. Okay? Yeah. So, it's up to the people, you know? And if I could do what Trump does and say everybody's smart and great and wonderful and fantastic and I'm the smartest guy in the world and everybody's going to love me and you name it. That's what Trump says all the time, okay? Well, I don't know if anybody is even going to like me when I criticize him for being stupid, ignorant, and in a deep trance of hypocrisy. If you can't see that because you're like in this swamp. It's like a bottomless swamp that you just keep going down. There's no bottom to it. It's infinite. And there's no way to reach you, you see, because you get insulted, you know, and say like, well, wait a minute, am I gonna blow it? Am I gonna completely screw my life up and my family's life up by just getting angry because I don't know certain things? And instead of learning about them and learning what the truth is, I'm just going to react in an angry, ignorant way. Like the insurance companies. Okay? I mean, Jesus. They're never going to say, yeah, wait a minute, what are we doing? We've got to do this immediately. We have to pour money into hydrogen fuel cells. We need this company, Hydrogenics, to come up here in Connecticut, and man, I'm telling you, we will convert the entire electric power system in America, starting here with the 3 companies that have already financed the hydrogen fuel cell on Railroad Avenue in Bridgeport that nobody knows about. Okay? You see, they have some idea, since they actually put the money up to build the hydrogen fuel cell in Bridgeport. They can't not know that they have it, you see? So, I mean, like, why wouldn't they just do it on their own? But they're I mean, everybody's just stuck in the mud. Oh, well, we've had nuclear power. Yep. Subsidized it from the beginning until now, $14 billion a year. Losing money by the bucket load. Nuclear power. Oh, yeah, it's clean. No, it isn't. You don't even know about, you don't understand. Mining uranium to make the nuclear rods generates enormous amount of pollution. So it's hardly clean, you see. But they get away with it because people are just ignorant. They can't think. Their minds just don't work. They're told what to think. They're completely manipulated. And that's where we're at. So it's October the 2nd. Joaquin is coming up. Maybe we'll get lucky this time. Nothing will happen. Who knows? But a 4, probably going to be a 5. It's building. Okay? It's coming up slow. That means it's doing more damage. It's not going ripping through. Okay? The slower it goes, the more damage it does. Good night.